Wow. It is. Hi, welcome back to another stream. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Oh, yes, we can. Perfect. So today, my friends, we're going to go back to Oceanic. It's been a long time now. Oh, please don't tell me. Good. I haven't done a duplicate of George. He's gonna die if I remove the smoke room there. Okay. So today I wanted to work on her exterior quite a bit. I wanted to get her forecastle and this deck done, and probably her poop deck as well. That would be nice. It has been overdue. I am... Wait, one second. I'm just gonna show you guys what I've done in oooooooh since the last stream. I haven't really done anything here, but I have worked on a bit of buildings. Last episode I think I only finished the facade of one of the buildings, but now I've actually finished like a good 3 different buildings. I also started doing this here. But yeah, we have the one of the 2 main plater sheds, where they keep all of the plates and the cross beams and all of that kind of stuff, all the metal basically. So that's here. Here we also have I think the rivet shop is done here, and up here was like a general store, I'm pretty sure. And I forgot what was on that side. Then this was what was this one? I think this was the furniture store, so like the where they would construct and put together all of the furniture, mainly the cabinets and stuff. I think it was called the cabinet store. So yeah, but that's pretty much that. I also added in some plating all over the yard here, so it's much more lively now, which is pretty nice. Also changed the floor or the ground. Yeah, pretty nice. Let's read chat here. Hello Shiki, hello Dorsey, hello Pocket Watch, hello Raider, hello Hamus, hello Issa, hello Dexeq, hello Jose. I'd like to bring a cancel Ocean as a private microphone. Yeah, that's what I do. Hello Alex. Hello King Turkey, hello Cookie, hello MC Shipbuilding, hello White Circle Line, and hello Lucius. That was weird suspended buildings, they're so funky. Yeah. They kind of like, they have there's a second floor here, but it's super tall in height here. I am both looking forward to and not looking forward to building the main offices here, because these are gonna be much more elaborate. This is of course the drawing offices where they drew up the plans, and that's gonna be very difficult to do in this angle, sadly. I wish I could have built them straight, but alas, I cannot. So let's log back on the server and let's get started on Oceanic. It's been a long time now. I didn't even finish with the shear. No Star Killer. Oh my god, rather imagine you building Snatch Waste Tower next to the arrow. I was in THG had their little Patreon call yesterday, and I suggested to Jack that they do like a little Snatched Waste model in the rivet shop. It's like a tiny model. All the other team members were like, no! Enough about the fucking waste tower. Only Jack can realize her true beauty. Mm. Hello, Sven. Fuck football. Fuck soccer. Fuck football. It's called football. Um, Overrated spot. Spot? Sport. Hate it so much. I played football for like a month when I was like, how old could I have been? Very young. Maybe like 7 years old. Ugh. That's not something you want to talk about, Darcy. American football got my folks screaming like there's a home invader. Someone please get me out of here. That's basically my family. My family is kind of a sports family. Like, they're fine, I guess. They're not that bad, but they're sport people. My brother is a former hockey player. He stopped with that like last year. I was about to say last summer, but no, like, yeah, a while ago. I wasn't really into it anymore. It's never the heated rivalry hockey players. It's always the straight white, overly masculine men, or super homophobic. And vote for Trump. That's how it is. And then they go visit Trump at the White House. Hey, Volpix. Hello, Darley. Welcome. Yeah, my mom is left leaning. She's planning on voting for the Swedish Labour Party, which thankfully is better than the British Labour Party. My dad, though, is more right leaning, sadly. Wish it wasn't so, but he's not like outright. He doesn't hate gay people, for example. He's one of those old-fashioned people that like, oh, people were never gay in the past, why are they gay now? He just can't understand that people were oppressed back then. Still are. Not as much anymore. My mother is a progressive conservative. That's a weird combination. Like, we... oh, nah, whatever. Conservatives against change, progressive supports change, and advocates for it. Progressive Republican. The more Mitt Romney type. I know you said you don't want to tell your dad you're gay until you're in a relationship. Yeah, well... yeah, I don't see the point. I have no doubt that he would accept it eventually. If not immediately, but like... it's not easy to come out. It was hard enough to come out to my mom, and she was like perfectly fine with it. I was going on a date, and immediately after I was like, "Hi mom, are you alone right now?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm laying in my bed. What's up?" And she looked on the snap map, and was like, "Wait, where are you? I thought you were going home." I had been at their place that weekend. But then I had actually gone to a different city for a date. Didn't end up in anything, sadly. But I was like, so I might have gone on a date with a guy. And she was like, what? Not really what she expected. Hey Jack. Both my parents are progressive and so lucky my dad is so old, so he doesn't always understand things. It's fine that they're old and like they don't understand things. Just to say, at least not understand things at first. It's much better, like, at least if they put in work to try and understand. It's perfectly fine to not get things at first. As long as you aren't hateful and you don't like keep being hateful. Hey Backroni. Like if you are hateful, sure that's not okay, but at least if you change later down the line, then that's good in my book. Rilhon gay? Yes. I will be honest, I don't know how you missed that up to this point. This game is frozen. Tragedy. Hugo is online. We may see a fellow gay person on the server. Losing my marbles because some Twitter boomer is saying the real Royal Irish is rolling in the feminist must deal with the third Royal Irish. It's a conspiracy. The switch theory. The Royal Irish switch theory. Rather, do you want kitty? Send me kitty Volpix. I require kitty. Pretty fine. Right. Sounds maniacally. What do you mean? Where am I kidding? You're not a woman. I reminded of that one Game of Thrones quote. You want a good girl, but you need bad pussy. Oh, I hate it so much! Ugh. Raider will know what I mean. I'm starting to think these streams are some sort of escapism for me. Oh, you're only just now realizing that. I have a feeling that is the case for a few people. So... my eng is goofed as fuck, everyone knows. My eng, what is eng? That you do, Darcy, that you do. Heyo. Daytona can never sneak up on me, I like when he's joining the server. Because I have the Essentials mod, so... English is goofed. Ah, okay. English. Hey Gabe. I see you right there. He's got done an interview for Dirt. Oh, nice! Nice. I assume it went well since he's in a good mood. Well, Pix, you gotta send the photos. Send Kitty. Very well, but she'll never know. Fighter, okay. Let's see the theater. If streaming. That's okay. Fingers, toes, penis, all over the crust. Just did I not hate my life. Ah! Like Oasis of the Seas. This is a cool little... I forgot what this is, but it's like elevators and staircases. Where do we go? Where do we go? Here. Okay. Where do we go? I didn't realize there were so many of these atrium. This is so Farterland coded. With the sort of like massive window here. Yeah, I will check it 1 second real quick. Ooh, big theater. Big fee. Nice. Some good shit right there. You can walk up here. And they got 2 floors. Then we got some like booths here, or like little balcony for the rich people to sit. And here, of course. When does it seat? Seat. Perfect shot to perform, which is fully done. Let's do like a drag show, probably. Oh my god, kitty. No, that was scared. It's RuPaul. Big yawn. That is a fucking funny photograph. Gabe, how are you going to do the interiors for the ship since it was not built? I'm basing it off Britannic and Georgic. Big stretch. No, Melody. Cats are the laziest fucking creatures in the world. They're so like... No. Sitting on the sill. Is Oscar larger than Melody? This foot, it looks like that here. Cats are hard workers. Yeah, like killing a rat like once in 10 years. Let's run. Wow, it's a lot of people. Stand still. Falling block. Oh. How the fuck did I... That's weird. We woke up at 10 AM, rotated, slept until 2 AM, woke up, got some food, sat in the back room for a few hours with me. My grandma went onto my bed to sleep again, rotated, and is now sleeping. Oh, hell yeah. If only I was a cat boy, I could be doing that and still be a twink. Here's the ice rink. That's the one of the Rilhon quotes you can put on my gravestone. Well, I can transform into a twink. Can cat boys be twinks? I don't know. I don't make the rules. Twink washing. here. Hey Caleb, this is very much fictional. Cool. No response. You'll smite me or something. No, I got sad. Cabin speed looking on from this. Yeah, probably. I believe so. I'm thinking I'll make this into a third class space underneath here. Make this into their Winter Garden, like on Queen Mary. There we go. So we'll have their top public room deck, and then we'll have the little promenade on the side. That'll be their open promenade, and then we'll have the smoke room on the deck below. I don't know if I'm gonna be woke enough to give them like a veranda or something. I think that's a little bit too much for this by this point. Cabin, Taurus and Fur, that's correct. Not cabin, first class. Because they didn't give cabin class to these massive express ships. For example, Olympic was never given cabin class. Although I know that Queen Mary and Queen Elizabeth had cabin class. It was like first class cabin and then Taurus, and then it changed to like cabin. I could be bored. Chat will correct me. Winter Garden with third class. I remember. The Winter Garden was a lounge, Alex. Essentially was their lounge. Was it? I don't think so. It acted as a lounge. What's the difference between cabin and first? The cabin is cheaper. Cabin and first class isn't the exact same. Some people thinking that. There were ships that had both first class and cabin class. But on ships like the Britannic and Jordic, they decided that, okay, we're not gonna make this a first class ship. There's no point. She's more economical, she's slower, she's smaller. So they had made her a cabin ship instead. Cheaper. But still honestly first class quality. So Rilhon, are the interiors fictional or real space? They are fictional, but they are based on the MV Georgic. Back in my day, cabin class was first class. Well, not by this point. And Tourist is like second on these further ships. Yeah, yes. Well, the reason it was called cabin class back then, Alex, wasn't that because they, like, cabin class was the only class that you could actually have cabins, while a tourist class or a steerage, you didn't have a cabin. You were in the steering area, so. Well, what does your shirt say? I think I see a court. It says Monkey Fitness something. I'm so sweaty right now. Monkey Fitness, and that is Craft, the white text. Have you checked out the Oceanic Historical Society's write-up on what we know about the proposed exterior? I'm basing this off all of their released information, yes. Say what you want about them, at least they have... They release some information. Some of it. Although this one... Oh, okay, good, that's good, that's good. Good stuff. I wish they would release more stuff. I wonder if he probably has, like, I mean, we must have a job in real life. That's why he isn't writing as much, but like, how long does it take to write an article? He has several articles that he plans to do on his website. So I hope he does them sometimes. I want to know more about Oceanic's interiors. Cabin class is first class in the 30s and post-war cabin was second. Well, first class was still used in the 30s. It depended on the ship. Yeah, probably, Alex. That's what they're branching out a lot to other ships. They can still call it the Oceanic Historical Society and like focus on that, but I think it's much better to do stuff on other ships as well. I mean, take Niiiiiiic Archive. It's great, obviously, the stuff he's put up right now, but you're not gonna get that much content out of Niiiiiiic. So I think he's realized that, and he has added a lot of... Or he's working on more articles of other ships and like general White Star stuff. He put like a other lengthy article recently about hulking on White Star ships. You would have... No, you would have here like a border at the bottom of deckhouses. It's for better insulation, I believe, and he talked about the materials used in that. It's sort of super obscure piece of knowledge, which I really appreciate. I know Queen Mary had cabin tours on third. Yeah, but that's also Cunard. Olympic kept tourist class for the rest of her career. Or first class, I mean. Right, what's your favorite Norddeutsche Lloyd liner? NDL built Bremen, right? I'm pretty sure. Hello, Nico. Or Nick, at least. They must have some plans anyway, because they just gotta know. Well, they do have plans, yeah. Of the 2026 or something, Oceanic? 1928. Yeah, Black Zero. Yeah, the Bremen. Yeah, well, the Bremen of 1929 or something. That's my favorite of the ships. One of my favorite ships, period. You know, it's quite a change for me to do enclosed promenades. I feel like I haven't done this in like a year. Last one I did this too must have been like Oceanic and Georgic. That was like not a year ago, but like half a year ago. Mine is Chrome Princess and CC. Oh, I love her as well. I like the character class, but my favorite is definitely... I don't know which one is my favorite. Gross is nice, but I don't think she's my favorite. I think she has a little bit... I would have liked a higher superstructure for her. I don't really like her bridge that much either. Then we have the Kronprinz Wilhelm. Yeah, try to enunciate my German. I like her a lot more. That bridge is much nicer. Wait, let's do some good comparisons here. Yeah, her... Let's flip her. Does Wilhelm have larger funnels? It does, right? Yeah. Like that looks much better too. Yeah, that bridge really made her so much better. She looks more. I really like that. Oh hell yeah, that's that ugly bridge on top. USS von Steuben. And then we have Kaiser Wilhelm II and Kronprinsess in Sicily. No, Sicily. I always say Sicily. It's Sicily, I think. I think they changed them, right? Yeah, why did they opened up this deck for more promenades? Why did they do that? That's weird. They did the anti-Olympic. Olympic had 2 promenades, but they removed one from Titanic. But here they added one back. Sicily is the largest and best. Up to something. That is the RMS Olympic. Everyone's favorite White Star Liner. Kronprinsessin Cecily. I think Prince Wilhelm and Cecily are very similar. Or not, Wilhelm II, I mean. I'm not sure. If I have to be honest, I think I prefer Kronprinz Wilhelm. Yeah, no, I always confuse these middle two ones up, Kronprinz Wilhelm and Kaiser Wilhelm II, Prince Willem is the second one, I think. Yeah. I like him the most. Is it him? Is it him? I don't know. Probably her. Cecilia. I feel like they didn't last very long. They got laid up. There's that awesome color photo of like 3 of them laid up. Can someone send that photo of them being laid up and rusting? They have like brown funnels. Yeah, Gross was a steerage ship. I still think they're super charming. I like the ships a lot. Even Gross, I like her still. She's the worst one in my opinion, but she's still nice. Compass Willem is my favorite. That bridge. These two are also nice. I quite like them. I wanted to build all of them at the same time once. To compare them, but we'll see what happens. Mine is Kaiser Friedrich. Oh yeah. More kitty. Oh wait, no. Was the one? Yeah, no more. Yeah, here. Is it? No, it's just 2 of them. Wait, which ones is it? That must be the either the Sicily or the Kaiser Wilhelm II. Love the Bar Harbor Olympic photo, like girl who you're fooling. I don't imagine there's anyone. This is a color photo, Darcy. One of the early ones. Does anyone know which these ships are? That's not a Kaiser ship. Although I know that they, no, that was Deutschland. They cut up the 4 funnels and turned her into a migrant ship as well. House Mumu's in the foreground. Green face. Deutschland was scrapped in 1925. Yeah. So not her. America, Augusta Victoria, a Kaiser ship. Oh, I thought there was more than one Kaiser ship, but apparently not. Seems I was wrong. As I so often am. Get me out of here. There we go. Poor Augusta Victoria. While are some interiors gonna be Britannic style? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Why did I say it like that? Oh. Was burned and scrapped as the Empress of Scotland. Rip in peace. Do that. Do that. Guess this. No. Ugh. There we go. This is a fucking big promenade. DMs. Okay, this photo first is cool. And this one. This is fucking awesome. I love this one. Those funnels. Composers in Sicily and Kaiser Wilhelm II. Okay. So that veranda cafe. Jordan could never. Jordan did with her palm court. Britannia can have a palm court. Yeah, funnel forest, exactly. What am I doing? Just running. Well, you should have tourist class be Britannic based. Mayhaps. This was very poorly planned out by me. With the expansion joint being underneath the funnel. This was incredibly bad, actually. No, I know. We can just do this. This is what literally what Lusitania did. We just have it dragged around it. Like have it go here. Do that. Under cabins, yee. Doesn't the hull get stability issues? Funnel. Yeah, I'm moving it around like this. It's much better. Podcast song. This. I hope I removed the song Alex hates, because I hate it too. Even though it is funny to see Alex suffer. Oh, uh-oh. Need a piss so bad. I'm sitting so low down. Such a short boy. Your Sunday restaurant. No. Not that I've planned. No. We have the large veranda here for the promenade deck. I don't know if I should add that. It's not, right now I just have engineers' cabins in the stern here. What type of air intake? Hey user. User DL35SL568. Welcome. Also the Oceanic could have been a UN ship. If only it was, if only. You have missed, I was about to say you haven't missed much. You've missed a fuck ton of stuff. I built like 50 million white steel liners. Let's watch my videos on that if you're interested. Also make sure that you could also need to make sure the ship has a good capacity. I think that's kind of like that's true no matter what I do, sort of. We got further in construction in the Britannia and America. Ooh. Yeah, but from will there be 3 deck tall dining room last? Yeah, probably. At least 2. Definitely 2. Britannia and America were 2 QNRs ordered in the late 90s, scheduled to enter service in 2001, 2002. But Carnival bought QNR right after, so they were cancelled. Rip. Why would they name a ship America? Okay, but that would have been gorgeous, this one. That is looks like a much smaller ship. It's more like equivalent to like Caronia size. Caronia, Franconia. And after the original America, there's no such thing. Comic stance. Yeah. Should be fine actually. Just do this here. It's one of those infinite songs that never begins and never ends either. Don't build a squash court. I'm absolutely gonna build a squash court. Sorry, Alex. There's no way in hell I'm not building a squash court. Queen Mary had one, so why wouldn't she have one? Squash court for the win. The people crave squash courts, Alex. How can you not see this? Is there a grand staircase? Sort of. Well, sort of course it's grand. Round ass. Like that you're working Oceanic free without me. Get over here! Get over here then. Don't complain and just do nothing. You don't want me, you hate me, it's fine. Well, I do, but that's beside the point. No, I don't hate you. Come over here! Get over here! Again. You don't get to complain. This song makes me... There's so many songs in this playlist that makes me stressed beyond reproach. Hey Alexander. You've been drowning in schoolwork and I'm missing the lives. That's sad, but very fair and relatable. What are you here now? Shooting gallery. Gallery, I don't know. Should we do that? I mean, Ile-de-France had that. I know Oceanic was meant to be like a more modern Ile-de-France. So we'll probably do a shooting gallery. Because we're freaks. Yeah, exactly. What you all need to know, people that are watching the stream, is that Oceanic was basically just gonna be a larger Ile-de-France, not Ile-de-France, Majestic, with heavy influences from Ile-de-France. They play pigeon shoot. I can do that as well. I'm a multitasker. I'm verse, as they say. Nothing related to like that dirty stuff though. I will never do that. I'm a good Christian boy. I will never shut the fuck up. I'm not like you. Or rather, I am like you because you also talk too much. So we're the same in that regard. Report a mirror. I like what they did with Normandy's court. You mean the new tennis court they added? I would be fine with it if they kept the Normandy ladders. They removed those. And I'm sad. The tragedy. The biggest tragedy of them all. Hey Railer, welcome back. Hello Le Petit. What's your favorite 1870s ocean liner? The SS Adriatic. That's my favorite. You never know, Rosie. You never know. They should have moved the ladders to between the first and second funnels. Yeah. You needed the Empress of Britain, 1930. Not impossible, but nothing I got planned right now. How to Train Your Dragon as music. How are you? Do you build from a long time? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good as well. I quite know what you mean. Like, I've been working on ships for a long time, and Oceanic I've been working on for, how long is this? Like a couple of months. I haven't worked on it for a while now though. It's been 84 years. I can still smell that fresh white paint from unknown origins. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The sheets. She says like the sheets that haven't been used. No, they had been used. They were very well used. Do we think they would have added some Normandy-ish stuff as that ship started to come to fruition, or were they kind of set with Ile-de-France? Oceanic would have probably entered service before, way before Normandy. But yeah, in refits they would have probably added like... What did Normandy have? That like Queen Mary didn't at first. I don't really remember. Like the shooting range, I guess. Stuff like that. I wonder if I should add a bowling alley to Oceanic, because that Bremen had that. Cinema, that's it. Did I have a cinema? I don't think I have. And veranda cabins, that's true. Chapel too, yeah. Chapel. We would have entered service before Normandy, should have probably have wait for refills, yeah. Early Segex occurred at least once in Olympic. There's no way in hell that it didn't. How challenging is it to do the sheer? I'm lazy but willing to try. Not that bad. It could be worse. I want direct access to the hospital for first class. I don't know. I think a Queen Mary hospital was in the stern, so that would be hard to do. It typically is in the stern. I think you said that the lounge can be turned into cinema. Yeah, that's what they did on Georgic and Britannic. I wonder if that might be like a refit thing. I'll have happen on this, but I'm just wondering where I could add a theater or cinema. You know what it is? I think that I'll do the Queen Mary situation. You know how Queen Mary had her like ballroom shrunken down, and the starboard gallery was obliterated. I think I might do something similar. What is this here? Gallery lounge. Might do a little cinema here actually. Later. We also used the lounge as a cinema on Ill, yeah. Like, by this point that was acceptable, but a little bit later that would not have flown, so I think Oceanic and Queen Mary were the last ships to not have a dedicated cinema at launch. That was One of the big changes with Queen Elizabeth. That reminds me how it was cut out of the movie that Cal fucked for us because ugh. Hope she got an abortion if anything happened. I'm glad they took that out. This is why we love Queen Elizabeth. Hey, Bonnie bit for now. Hello, Charlie. We're back from Brighton. We're back from your kitty cafe. I wanna go to a cat cafe. I think that would like fix most of my problems. Thanks, Bonnie. Could you please provide a link to the deck plans you use for this? I don't use any deck plans for this. I only use the Ile-de-France plans as an outline. Yeah, Daytona. God, I don't know where the closest one is here in Sweden. I forgot I did the propellers. I thought I was gonna do that today. I like those black pillars in that room you flew through. Reminds me of the Waldorf Astoria lobby, kinda. You mean the... Yeah, this is based on Georgic's lounge. It has that kind of look to it. Visiting your Nana in Pennsylvania next week, and there's a cat cafe in town. You should take that opportunity. Don't waste it. Don't waste its stock. Hey sheep, I'm doing good, how are you? Didn't I get the guy who did the Waldorf Astoria's interior to do a lot of Oceanic fleas? Pretty sure. I think... Oh no, I don't know, which ship was it? Why is this so tall? Oh yeah, it was raised up. So I'm waiting for another Titanic movie, but... What if I'll ever do that again? See what happens. My last Titanic movie I did, it took so long to make. I know you meant like... real life movie. Yeah, we're doing Oceanic today. Long have people waited. It's finally time again. Needed a slight break from Belfast. Kyle from Teach isn't the only one who snowballed with Belfast. Worst thing about the power outage is the fact that I lost the work I was doing to some like guidelines image for Atomic Rasa. No. Shit. Where did my keyboard put in Titanic movie but for my typing history? Huh? Are there any other 1930s Holland Wolf ships providing inspiration? Because an enlarged version of the launch aboard MS Canimbla would go so hard here. Canimbla. I think I've seen her before. But yes, I'm using other ships as well as reference. I wonder if I should perhaps use Laurentic 2 as some inspiration. Could probably work because she also had Art Deco interiors. Or at least more modern interiors than Doric. Welcome back, Dorsey. I want Pepsi. Well, I have my Julmust here. You have a postcard of her from the early 20th century. Nice. Yeah, I like Laurentic too. Gonna be fun to build her. I'm gonna have to do some fuckery here with these windows. Changing song. This Saturday I'm going home to my parents' house again. I sort of like alternate every other week or so. And I'm taking home my bookcase with stuff. It's getting pretty close now to when I'm gonna move back home. And when I'm gonna move away from the city that I've lived in for the past almost 3 years. It's kinda sad in a way. But my goal is to not live at my parents' house for more than like a year, ideally. I want to move to my neighboring city and hopefully get a job there. So that's my plan. I do not want to get my own apartment in my hometown. I don't want to get stuck there because I know I will get stuck there if I get a job there or get an apartment there. What's your degree in? I am studying international social science. But it's gotten kind of messed up towards the end, so I didn't manage to complete it. Basically we have the final term or 3 courses that we can do. And due to like a misunderstanding and a lack of courses, I didn't manage to get any courses at all. It was kind of weird. But I've discussed this with my teacher, and she just recommended, well, just take a break, because I told her before like how I was getting burned out and I wasn't really feeling it, so she was like, just take a break and maybe like next year apply for some different courses and then you can complete your degree anytime, because there's no hurry. So that's what I think I'll do. I want to do like a free course in history or something. That's what I want to do. I've actually gone in that history course before, but I never finished it because I pivoted to do programming. And then I promptly stopped doing that because programming is extremely difficult because you gotta do math, or not the programming itself isn't difficult, but it's too much math in such a program. So I dropped out of that. You're gonna go to a new city and be openly gay? No, I'm gonna go back to my small little hometown full of conservative people and not be gay. Hey Derek. Yeah, I have an incomplete degree, but that's fine. There's no rush. I essentially have almost everything, so it should be fairly easy to finish it in like a year. I really have the feeling that I need to take a break for the longest time now, so yeah. It was almost a blessing in disguise, so. Thanks, Alexander. Be so safe for real. I shall be. It's nothing that bad. Based on the movie model being 35, is that feet long and said to be 120 scale figure out 120, I guess it would be 700 feet long, which is longer than Redora, the ship for which she's been inspired on. 700 feet, that's quite long. That sucks though that happened, but I'll be frail. I'm 23 and it's taking me like 5 years to get mine. I'll be 25 when I get mine. Yeah, it's a lot of time. My course next year is a humanities access course, which will be fun but also full on. Yeah, I get that. Fear of failure. How conservative is small town Sweden? It's not that bad. It's not anything near rural America, but yeah. Updates so far, family drama going well-ish. What's happening? You stay in the DMs if you want. I've also worked the whole time while going to school, so yeah, I'm not doing that. I do not envy you Americans, or I assume you're an American because you have to work at the same time. We don't really need that in Sweden. Like, apartments in general are cheaper here, but we also get lower wages. That's the trade-off. Like in America, you earn a lot of money, but all of it goes away immediately to your rent, to your healthcare, or more like your insurance, car, because there's no public transport. Then you'll have study loans for the rest of your life, so that's pretty nice. Fortunately, you're American. Yeah, I'm sorry for you. And I don't say that like in a patronizing way. You don't have those. Did you also work when you studied Daytona? Nice, hell yeah. I don't really have that much. We basically get what is called CSN, which is CSN. Centrala Studiestödsnämnden, the Central Study Support Agency. And we get like 1,300 equivalent to dollars, which is like 13,000 Swedish crowns, and we can live on that pretty easily because student apartments, which is the thing here, they're pretty cheap. It's only like $400, so it's not that bad. He worked while at uni and stayed with my parents, so I thankfully paid each semester off quickly. That's good. That's very good. I'm sorry, Alex. I hope it's hope it's not that bad. We have student apartments as well, but they charge hella for them. What's the point of having student apartments if they're gonna be expensive? The whole point is that they're cheap living. But no, we completely understand. I just hate it here. It's not safe. I voted against him twice. It's just never ending. Yeah, it never stops. I'm just flying around now here. Sheep, shut up! Fuck off. Fuck you, shut respectfully. Now, the question is, do I decorate this enclosed promenade? Do I make it fancy? Yeah, like what Queen Mary had and normally. Yes, okay. Why even question it? Because Britannic and Jordic didn't have a fancy promenade. And again, they had a tiny little enclosed promenade, so probably doesn't count. Yeah, no, we'll do a fancy one. Daytona question, did Ile-de-France have a fancy enclosed promenade? If she did, then I'm doing it either way, but... Okay, she did, good. Then I shall. I'm not as a gay person, but I'm also gender queer, but I keep that to myself at home and only around close friends. Okay. You are very valid, my friend. Where's was a dark wood lined? Oh. I want to do like a Queen Mary inspired one with a dado plus like maybe not sandstone walls, but at least like bright walls at the top. I'm thinking I could probably do shelves. Would probably be cool. I wish the shelves were darker, like the dark oak, but the shelves use the stripped texture, so it's stripped dark wood. It's the same exact. I wish it didn't. Not like Eel 1929. What do you mean? Hey Rory, welcome. Not long time no see. Hope you're doing well. This build is really well proportioned. Thank you. I really like how she's turning out. Me and my sister are manifesting Trump's. Yeah. For legal reasons, I don't support what you said, but CIA, you don't need to aim that sniper at me. I'm as conservative as they come. I would never say anything against the great state of Israel. I mean America. My plan with my plan with Gaza is to modify the design slightly, fix some of the more awkward elements, and make more reasonable ship. Yeah, cool. Maybe like cream walls. We could. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll make them double. Didn't Queen Mary have a bluish color at upper walls at some point? She had a kinda almost sandstone-y color, and she still has that today, I think. It's like this. I don't know if she had blue, but yeah. Like good thanks, just been busy with uni work since going back for a year. That's fair. It seems very common. We started off with sandstone and it went green. Ah, we love Caronia green. I fucking love Caronia green. And I love Caronia, Alex. Caronia is a beautiful ship. Even though she had the green for her entire superstructure, which was admittedly was kind of weird. Dementia Donny. Her bow after the accident got ruined and her green superstructure is too much green. But green! It's nice! Father, I wanna see the world! Well, I wish you the best on this build, but I must disappear as it seems I have an assignment due tomorrow. Best of luck. No, best of luck to you. I hope that goes well. Have a good one, Alexander. Thank you for coming. What? The big one is awake. Oh no. The big one. The Shonk. That's awakened. That's like a Dark Souls boss. The Shonk. Elder Shonk. Shonk. Eater of worlds. Or like an Elden Ring. It's the same thing, but yeah. Give her 2 funnels and she's Martini but better. She was supposed to be a sister initially. Oh, what changed? Or why did they change it? Just wondering, have you built any more interior? No, I haven't. It was a long time since I worked on Oceanic last. Yeah, take a nap, Alex, it's best. Martini was too outdated. Okay. Poor Martini. I really like Martini. I just wish her funnels were a little bit better proportioned. Other than that, I think she's really pretty. I can't find any other than wolf examples of decoed promenades on MMNI. The only one I am aware of is the Lapland. No, I think Rotterdam also had Rotterdam of 1908, I want to say, and then Lapland came a few years after that. This here. We could take inspiration from Jordic's Poncourt for this covered promenade. I think I might do that for her cocktail lounge here. We'll see what we do. Just killed a moth. Rip moth. Grand Moff Tarkin. Missing a slab. Oh my god, all these windows got messed up. Bye, Alex. Have a good one. Hope you rest easy. Tchaikovsky, no. Tchaikovsky, yes. Tchaikovsky, always yes. Oh my god. Red funnels. Urgh. That's skirmisher. It's basically like a smaller Queen Elizabeth, but worse proportion. Who's that? Is that a shape of the blue funnel line? No, literally, there was one. There was a blue funnel line. Rather big brain idea. You should have a cabin suite style based on Britannic's card room. Sure. We'll have a lot of different cabin styles. Olympics 30 suites, of course. Darcy suggested I do that, and yes, I definitely will do that. Why is it so hard to find Jordic interior photos? Look in my drive. I have so many. Or Victor in my drive at least. Okay, I see. He doesn't want to. There we go. Yep. I don't want to say all photos, but it's up there. I have pretty much all rooms, public rooms. And we find them over, like, as we were building. Nordic Chinese style. What is that one? Yeah, Oceanic face black. Hello, Gamaru. Oh yeah, these are higher up. I'm gonna do what they did on the Olympic class when the frames kind of went away around these tall windows on the promenade deck. That Hippendale. Ship and Dale. I'm guessing that's where their names come from. In Swedish they're called Piff or Puff, Piff and Puff. Which I think is arguably much funnier. Här kommer Piff och Puff. My friends said ADHD is caused by social media, and we were all like, what the fuck? It's a yikes statement. That said, I can imagine it worsens it a lot. Or like triggers it. Social media is not good. He has ADHD, okay. You can think of Chip and Dale without thinking of that awful movie that flopped. Is it that recent animated movie? Where they had the... you all remember the first Sonic teaser? With that horribly awful animated Sonic? And that Sonic makes a cameo in that movie. Autism, PDA, and undiagnosed ADHD. It's like Thanos' Infinity Gauntlet of what's it called? It's not illnesses. Mental health something. Diagnosis, yeah, let's say that. Yeah, that's the one, Ori. First. Hot take, Jordic's pool tile design can go to hell. Nah, it's fine, is it? I need to keep this up at the same time. We still haven't figured out how her pool looked, or what color scheme it had. It's fine. I like Botanics more though. I think Botanics had a checker pattern, here's a regular one. I like her seal here, that's like the best part of this room. No, there's... Oh, he's so cute! And the duck, of course. And the penguin mural. Amazing. I mean, honestly, I made it in red, but maybe it would have been like a more... It was said to have like an Arctic feeling. Maybe like a white and blue color scheme. That would have made more sense. Neurodivergence, that's right. I think we're all neurodivergent in one way or another here. Persistent demand avoidance. I've never heard about that before, but that must suck. So if I tell you like, Darcy, go and do the dishes, you can't do them or something? But I forgot, is there a ballroom? No. I think I will use the lounge, and if needed, the hallway here as a ballroom. I see, Darcy, I see. What's the fate of Jordik again? She was bombed during World War II and she burnt out completely. They completely scrapped her superstructure, and then they rebuilt her as a migrant ship. And they never restored her interiors. Let me see here. Did I save? Yeah, I saved some of the refit photos. Refit. You can see here, the walls are just bare steel. The furniture is nice and the carpet, so that made it bearable. But look at this. It's a shadow of her former self. This is the lounge. You see the dome up there. I don't know why they bothered to reinstall the dome. I really don't. They could have used that for like crew space, but whatever. Hey, look at this. Honestly, it's not that bad. This room at least has some. It looks like there's some form of paneling. It's not just. Oh yeah, it's probably bare steel on the outside. Yeah, you can see the rivets on the outside, but then here they have like proper walls they put up. Grocery store looking ceiling. Yeah. It's tragic. I think they put some Aquitania furniture in here. Hey Tori, now you didn't really miss anything. I miss working on Oceanic's promenades here. God is becoming a book person, nice. Hey Pedro. I think it might have been cheaper to just keep the dome as empty space rather than fill in floors and walls. Well, I don't know, because they rebuilt the ship from the ground up, or not from the ground up, but from the hull up. So they could have done whatever they wanted. I need to finish the book I'm reading, but my ADHD brain struggles to focus. Same. I don't think I have ADHD, but God, I cannot focus while reading books. That's why studying really isn't that, really isn't my thing in reality. It was an answer for Walmart. I wonder if you will also get arrested by ICE if you are in Georgic's interiors, just like they did at Walmart. Corporations aren't our friends. Especially not mega corporations. Weird boat indeed. I'm a quarter way through the first heated rivalry book, hell yeah. Then I have another one, and then I'll read Wuthering Heights. Wuthering Heights. What is Wuthering Heights? People keep mentioning it. I don't know which one it is. Oh yeah, I've yet to put in the windows here. The clusterfuck. Okay. The old book, I see. A bunch of old geezers. Made a new movie out of it with Jacob Elordi and Margaret Robbie. Oh, okay. Wait, is he the guy that can get it? Jacob Elordi. Yes! He can get it. All the way. Oops, sorry guys. Mash, next question. One of the major characters, Heathcliff, is described as biracial in the book. What they suggested. Nice with some representation. It's meant to be Romani. Okay. I'm looking forward to the Romanic. Is it pronounced Romanic or Romanic? Because it's Romanian, right? So Romanic. Romanic. Romani. Okay. Romani. Romani. Romanic. Romanic and Canopic. I wanna have Canopic. Canopic. Because she was named for the... was it Canopians? Canopians. No. I have it in my script here. I forgot about it. Romanic class. The Canopic was launched as a Commonwealth, for the Dominion line was later transferred to the West Island rename. Oh right. Canopus, the pilot of King Menelaus' ship in the Trojan War of Greek. That's such a random... I mean, not random because they love the Greek stuff, but compared to Romanic. Romanic. Do we know what Oceanic Freeze power electricity system we're gonna be like, because it's kind of important in this thing I'm writing. So, originally, she was... originally, she was gonna be electric, diesel electric, just like Britannic and Georgic. But, it seems towards the end... towards the end they decided to instead go with a turbo electric system. So she would have been a steamship and not a diesel electric ship. They decided that that was quite risky. For so large a project, so large a scale. By this point, the diesel motors weren't that great yet, and also there was an earlier. So that was plans. Earlier, Rilhon and Wolf had experienced some humiliation when they launched the new motorship Asturias, I believe for the Royal Mail line or Royal Mail packet line, Royal Mail steam packet line, whatever. And she failed, so they had to bring her back and re-engine her to put some steam engines in her instead. And so Rilhon and Wolf wasn't too keen on using them again. And they decided, like, okay, Britannic, for now, Britannic will be the largest ship will put diesel engines inside. And for her, it was a success, so that's good at least. But ultimately, I believe that Oceanic was gonna have turbo-electric propulsion, like Normandy. I believe that was even reported. But at the same time, I don't think it ever came to a decision. They were coping really hard towards the end about Oceanic coming into fruition. Romanic and Hellenic would have hit. Oh yeah. I don't know why they never did Hellenic. Britannic won. She was Britannic at first. Then they changed to Hellenic. And then they changed back to Britannic. Changed their minds twice. They're gonna make a motor vessel a steamship. Makes more sense. I think it was with Bremen too. They saw her success as a steamship, and they were like, there's no point in being too radical in this case. So Byzantic, yeah, that would have been interesting too. SS Byzantic, Etruric, Sabinic, Samnitic. Sabinic and Samnitic would have been too similar, but then again we have Celtic and Cedric, so Oceanic better than Queen Mary. Who knows? Who knows how she would have looked? I just wanted to confirm they were gonna change it, writing an AU type thing where it gets built as pen or MV ship. The system becomes pretty unreliable and the ship loses power and disappears. Ooh. Poor Oceanic. They got well and truly shafted. Right. Oops. Where's your anchor? Like here. Project Britannica. I think we need a larger anchor for her. We'll probably reuse these though. Sabinic is named for the Sabines and Samnitic is named for the Samnites. Oh. Sabine, I know that from Star Wars Rebels. And recently Ahsoka. Or for peoples that lived on the Italian peninsula in the classical era. Okay. I see. Oh. Better. New Amsterdam, hello. I wish she was saved. She's such a pretty ship. This is a rusty ship in the foreground. He doesn't have any lifeboats either, doesn't seem like. Oops. Pretty cool lighting. I think she is. Well, she's also laid up by this point, right? It seems like that. Yeah, she doesn't even have her lifeboats either. Maybe she's being scrapped there, I don't know. Cool photos. Oh, Mary. Oh, Mary. He's laid up in Taiwan there to be scrapped. Oh. It's tragic. Tragedy. Wait. Any thoughts on Homeric? I like Homeric. She's not the best, she's not the worst. She's sort of there. But I hope I'll grow to like her even more when I build her. There we go. It has her little kitty. Ooh. I need to repaint all my winches on the Britannic and Georgic, because we know that they were black by this point. They were probably painted green by Titanic's era, but they were black. We have a photograph, color photograph. I'm so high up. Why are you high? Why am I high? Oh, I'm sleepy now. I guess to Pepsi, it's like cats taking catnip. When anyone says catnip, I immediately think of Gale calling Katniss catnip. That's where I first found heard the word. I read the book back in like long time ago. I read it in like 8th grade, I'm pretty sure. We read it in my English class or my Swedish class because I don't remember which one I read in which. I know I read the second book as well in school. So either one. Can't remember. Bit of a strange question, but if I were to put a car boarding door on the side of a ship, how many decks above the waterline would you recommend it be? Maybe like 1 or 2. You can have it quite low down. Well, it kind of creates a New Amsterdam surveillance in 1974. Yeah. We love New Amsterdam. And fuck Gale. He got consumed by his hatred for the capital and ended up killing people that were close to him. You take a look at Mediterranean sky for side corridor. He killed Prim and couldn't care less about it because for him his hatred outweighed love. Yeah. Did he actually not care at all? Because in the movies it's made like it sounds like he does regret it, but maybe they whitewashed him. Hey Jamie. Need 2 capstans here. They also need to be grey. In the book he regretted it, but I believe he said something to Cadence about the good side of revolutions. I wonder if I should have a 3rd anchor. Should I have a little anchor well here like Olympic class had? What did... I forget, what did these have? Queen Mary only had 2. Okay, I think I remember Stephen Payne talking about this, how by this point they didn't really... You didn't really need to have 3 anchors. Only 2 were needed. Yeah, there's none in the stern. Like Belgian land. But the Queen Elizabeth did have a 3rd anchor, so who knows? Isn't Oceanic longer than Queen Elizabeth? I have 70. Wouldn't the capstans be Cunard color by this point like an Olympic? Rue. But this kind of necessitates a timeline where I guess Cunard didn't buy up White Star or they didn't merge. That's the wrong Oceanic. Yeah, Fennec is hot as well. If she's longer than Queen Elizabeth, I'm adding a third anchor. I have spoken. Yeah, $6 longer. Yep, that's the third one. I think being with any victor would destroy me because of what they went through. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let me fit a third one here. This needs to be off-centered, so that's fun. Just like Queen Elizabeth's was. Well, a bulbous bow one. You'd like to see my bulbous bow, wouldn't you? Need to do that. Hey Shawnee, I was making Rilhon homemade chicken curry with homemade garlic bread. Oh, I want garlic bread now. Give it to me. Give it to me. Stone is that. No, this is bulbous bow. Ooh. So, Shawnee, when are you gonna invite us all home to you and give us some of your lovely garlic bread? Homemade garlic bread is absolutely amazing. I don't trust people that don't like garlic bread. Like, there's just a fundamental sort of disconnect there. I will never be able to fully like trust them. I don't really I cannot put myself into their headspace, you know. What made you the way that you are in that you don't like garlic bread? Like, what is the deal? What happened? How can I help you? How can I assist you in letting go of this this quite frankly disturbing opinion? Stop being radicalized. Hey, you remember again. Nice. Thanks, Jamie. Homemade garlic bread can do unspeakable things to me. Garlic and bread. Wow. Wow. unimpressed by the pun. But that's my normal reaction to all puns. Like at the same, I think they're great, but at the same time, I must appear like disappointed in you as a person. That's just what's expected of me. Rilhon, Lego Batman 1 or Lego Batman 2? Would it enrage you terribly when I say that I have never played either? I've only played Lego Indiana Jones 1 and 2, Lego Star Wars, the original trilogy, or the complete saga I mean, and a bit of Lego Star Wars The Clone Wars, Lego Star Wars 3. I never was much of a superhero fan when I was a kid. I'm sorry. I was an Indiana Jones and Star Wars kid. That was me. Rilhon, Braden are stinky. Your mother is stinky. It's only in recent years that I've become more of a superhero fan. I am really into the MC, or I won't say I am anymore. I was really into the MCU, like in the years before leading up to Endgame, and then like a couple of years after that. But now I'm really not that interested anymore. I watch some of them stuff, but yeah. And I didn't watch the new Superman movie, and I want to. And I know I know that's not Marvel. I know it's DC, but I want to watch it. Marble. I love Marble Hornets. Games I played. I have had a PS2, PlayStation 2 when I was a kid, and I played first game I ever got, and like the only reason I got a PS2 was the Cars video game, Pixar Cars video game. That's my first ever game that I played, and it was the best. It's so good. And then I got like Lego Indiana Jones, I got Over the Hedge, I remember playing. I had a Toy Story video game, Toy Story 2, no, Toy Story 3 video game on PS2, which was very different to the one on the other consoles. They used to do that, they used to like do two completely different games. I also had a Wall-E game, it was also different compared to like the Wii and Xbox. I remember I played, there was a game called the Tasmanian Tiger. There was, I don't know what animal it was, but it had like a boomerang, it was Aussie. But I never really understood that game, so I never finished it. I was too dumb. 'Cause First game was Minecraft. My first PC game was Minecraft. That's why I started playing on PC. There we go. I never play Lego My Dimensions, no. Spider-Verse and that new Superman is the only superhero media I've been really into. Spider-Verse is so good. I loved Agatha all along. It was just iconic show. I loved it. I love Catherine Hahn and Joe Locke. They are great. Yes, I have. Well, I didn't play it when I was a kid. I played it a little bit later when I was like 15 or something. I didn't really get into Star Wars until a little bit later. Why is this stab it a little bit further in? That's just weird. Yes, Angry Birds Star Wars. Oh my god, the nostalgia. Yeah, all the mobile games. Oh, there's so many. Clash of Clans, I think it was one of my first ever ones I played. And I played that so much, I put in a lot of money into that game. Sadly. I played Clash Royale, that came a little bit later though. I played Boom Beach, I remember, that was a fun game. Heyday. All the Angry Birds games. Bad Piggies, fucking iconic. All the Angry Birds games like Angry Birds Space, Angry Birds Rio, Angry Birds Star Wars, Angry Birds Space. And I remember I had a period where I played Minecraft on Pocket Edition a lot as well. So that is nostalgic. Yeah, Bash is the hardest in Heartstopper, I agree. Little Big Planet. Never played Little Big Planet. You remember Subway Surfers? Whether your lack of culture offends me. What are you, British? No, are you? So, oh, I remember the Minion Run game, the knockoff version. Played that a lot. I have a nostalgia for all of these mobile games because I played it with my friends when I went to my swim team. We went to some summer camps a few times. That's a core memory that's ingrained inside my head. We like had time off from swimming, and then we were in our bunks and we were playing all of these different games. Those were the days. That's also when I discovered I was probably not straight. Funny how that happens. While on a swim team, this makes sense. Yeah, that's where all the gay guys are. I think I was the only gay guy there though, sadly, so... Sims. I never played Sims games, but I played Sim City. Like the... not the original one, but the EA one. Me and my friend used to play that a lot. I always raised the taxes too high. So my Simlians got mad at me. Let them eat cake. Japanese art deco style room. I will, yes. You really need to watch Heated Rivalry or see if you want to cry even more. Or you but Japanese and better. Japanese. I am a lover of any game where I can be creative and build. Wait, 1 second. Be it City Sims, Life Sims, Sandbox, like SimC. That's like Marie Antoinette. Fun fact, she never said that. My mom walked in on me watching Heated Rivalry. I'm so sorry. That almost happened to me too. I had like, ugh! Got that down real quick. He was like, what are you watching? I'm watching the news, mother. Nothing else. I needed the show to watch while waiting for the rest of the boys. Watch Heated Rivalry, Volpix. Maybe then you'll finally realize you aren't straight. There's hope for you yet. I'm just looking for the support channel, Gary. Oh my god. Gary! Meow. Load of barnacles to me. You need to clarify now, Volpix. Surprisingly, no. Can't win them all, I guess. It's fine. Rather, for love of me, can you do the same bullshit they did on Britannic with a forward? Yes. Hey, we don't use that word. Okay, we use it for bad people. Bubblet sponge. Fun fact, I've never watched SpongeBob. I watched it a few times, but with my friends. I never watched it though, because we never fucking had Nickelodeon. My parents refused to get Nickelodeon. I just had the standard channels. Watch that shit right now. Watch all 15 seasons. Now, isn't it just that the first 3 seasons that are the golden age, and then it just went downhill from there? I'm gonna call my gay boyfriend now. Take care. Never mind. Have a good one, Ori. Thank you for coming today. Can a guy not be single in peace here? And this is where I watch SpongeBob if I have Nickelodeon. Dingleberg. Don't I remember way more from Fairy Old Parents? You will eventually, Dorsey. Inshallah, you will eventually. Pioneers used to ride these babies for miles. Loud house was okay, but the family was fucking insane. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I'm expecting that, Dorsey, as you should. I also remember Dora the Explorer. See, the only times I ever watched Nickelodeon was at my grandma's house because she had Nickelodeon. And when I was at her and had sleepovers, we usually woke up very early to watch, and the Dora was always on very early, so I watched Dora the Explorer quite a bit. And I liked else. I said Fairy Old Parents, I guess. Right, can I give you a rant about how the stupid changes between Cedric and yes, please. I remember the Dora the Explorer Robot Chicken parody, when she's an alcoholic and falls down and dies from a balcony. Yeah, Dora was schizo. Rip Dora. Swiper, no swiping. In hell. I mean, Darcy, when you get on dating apps, I can let you know if it is a good idea or not to move forward. I can be the SM, no. I'll be your helpful advice in your ear. Can I see Oscar? But you had sent images. We shall overcome. particles are so large. Particles. Bye, sheep. This is Oscar. He's the mascot of the Oceanic. So now if it goes wrong, out someone's yeah, exactly. Yeah, second opinion. Rather, do you support home rule, also known as Ireland being its own country, fully, or is that part of it, or that it's part of the United Kingdom? I am against Britain, so I guess I support Ireland. I think that should be up to the Irish people to decide for themselves. They don't answer. Why hate me? I hate Britain. I don't hate British people. Although I don't like that British people keep voting for bad people. I like Ireland and Scotland and Wales. Those are some good countries. And Britain has it in it to be good as well. It's just that the last time they did something good was World War II when they defeated the Nazis. Hello. And here we see two gay people punching each other. No comment. No, I can't do that. Shit. There we go. Where the fuck am I? Oh, I'm in Gallic. Why are all these empty ship buildings gay? I don't know. Autistic. It's a Venn diagram. Yeah, that defeating the Nazis and now all the ships and buildings and now I don't know the many steam innovations also not industrial. That was before that though. But I'm mainly saying like geopolitical events, like Britain. Although one thing is good, the what's it called? The decolonization. But that was a thing they caused, so they don't really get any points for ending colonization, and it never really fully ended either. I'm just saying, like, they were involved in the Iraq War, the Afghanistan War, Iran. They're recently involved in. They've had super conservative governments for the longest time. Right now, they're super transphobic and racist, and it's just a bad time. There just isn't that much good to Britain right now. to piss you off rather, but wouldn't it be more accurate leaving the end of the deck straight like on Teodic rather than the fancy endings like Britannic had? Do you mean the front here? Oh, I know what you mean, yeah. I don't know. I want to have my cake and eat it. I want to have both. I like the curves or the points. Hold. You're the one who I think is muted right now. I'm not muted! Yeah. Right. Need a mental ill boyfriend who can info dump from about both saying. Anyway, what about me touching? Oh, let's touch her together. Daytona shall be laying out some sweets right now. Very exciting. So the stream. So do this deck to begin with. I don't know how many balcony suites we should do, or if we should do any, because it wasn't like that a very new concept. In either case, we should do a few verandas at least. So I'm thinking Britannic's Regal Suite. If you look at the THG deck plans of the Britannic's Veranda Suite, yeah, that's true. So I think Britannic is good for the larger suites, and then you can do like basically Normandy's balcony suites for the rest of them if you want. That's what I'm thinking. You clip me again, fuck you. Fuck you, chat respectfully. So the whole deck around us. Yes, because in all of the concept art, she has 2 decks of promenades. Or these windows, so there would have been these windows here again. So yes, I think we should have the fancy ones all the way. Do a big suite sitting room plus veranda plus standing room plus 2 whatever. Oh yeah. We'll do a super large suite as well. We'll do like maybe 2 or 4 of those large ones. Oh yeah, Daytona. Yeah, it's probably good to take a look at Majestic's suites as well to check how she did them, because that would have probably been done here as well. So like, I guess Queen Mary, Normandy, Ile-de-France, Majestic. You want a Kaiser suite? Yes, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'll work on the forecastle a bit. Maybe we can build some, furnish some suites in the next stream. Normandy's Canadian one or good inspirations. Yeah, trust me, Daytona knows. Daytona is the Normandy freak. He knows. He knows all. Where's this song? This sounds like it could be a Geometry Dash song. I don't know if I should put them there, or if I should move them. No, I can. It's probably fine. It's funny when I just starts to ramble and make incoherent noises. I just have to take a moment and reboot my my stupid fucking brain. Normandy is better than Queen Mary. You don't have to change my mind because you're correct. You're entirely correct. I'm gonna move this one more block. You actually own a share from Normandy. That's amazing. And that was sweet, but I'm staying firm with continuing maturation of finding this cabinet out of portal room. What if I took a suite and removed one of the windows on one side, and everyone's gonna notice it, and everyone's gonna be super angry with me, and then I'm just gonna say, don't blame me, blame Shawnee. Looks like they're having an orgy upstairs. Yes, please, kitty. Good join in. I don't know them. If I had known them, I would have joined in. I'll send you the clips once I finish the second one. Good. Empress of Britain style suites. There's so much room for doing different suites. I would like to make this as like varied as Normandy. We'll see what happens. Wait for the uptakes. Do you want them lined with the wall of the promenade? Yes. Aren't they? There they are. Or not? Yes, they are. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know how big exactly they should be. I based this off of Brahman. They're roughly her size. Yeah, Shawnee he can't let go of me. He can't get enough of me. He just keeps saving footage of me that he then promptly like wanks off to, I'm sure. DMs. Loaf Oscar. Or Oscar because you're American. I don't think he's inner loaf. Can Oscar or Melody do paw? Have you taught them that? I think that's kind of rare, but you can teach cats to give paw. No. That never happened, Shawnee. I never did that. You're just lying. Okay, so we should have a hatch here, and probably one more hatch up here. I'm thinking here probably is good. Video proof. Oh, no, you don't. You're just lying again. Put a hat here. Why do I... What? Why do I want this? Let's do 11 blocks. Why do hatches always end up being on the... where the shears? Back to Dorsey. One of the suite verandas should be Britannic card room based. You really want that Botanic card room, don't you? Well, Darcy Shawnee, did I say that? I fuck my life. Welcome back, Darcy. Probably be a breakwater here. Whoa. Whoa. This here. Okay. Perfect. I don't watch those unholy sites, Darcy. Would never do that. It was against the Lord. Something, something. I'm innocent. I've never watched a heated rivalry. That's not me. Pepsi stinks. You stink. Who is obsessed with me now? Funny. Who? I wonder. You guys love me so much. You're also obsessed with me. Simply can't get enough. Saving himself for Jesus. Yeah. I'm gonna bottom for Jesus. That's every Christian man in existence. That's good. But it's too low. You may be straight all picks, but for Jesus, you can make an exception. Phoebus. Jesus in the room right now? No? Then get to it. Shh. Gibbous, handsome Spanish man, handsome Palestinian man actually. Jesus. We love Europa. Yeshua. Jesus. Who is Jehovah and why are we witnessing him? Or why are we witnesses of his? Wait. Rather, will there be a third class open promenade like Bremen? Yes, I'm just trying to figure out where exactly to go. Bird, and when does he have so many bees? Bird bee. Bee bird. Birds, bees. Bird bee. Bird. What? I'm not autistic enough to understand it. Or I am autistic enough to not understand it. No, I don't get it. Shut up. I need to drink my pain away to understand you guys. Bird bees. Birds bees chapstick brand. How the fuck was I supposed to know that? I don't know things. Just love their chapstick. I like how Volpix, the straight guy, knew this and not me. That is arguably very funny. Hey Rilhon, what happened to the custom version of the Armors Olympic that you started? I just lost interest with the building here. Uh-oh, we have a problem. I think we'll have to bite through. Accept this. You're also straight. Yeah, don't tell anyone. Sorry, this is just typical. I've spent so long infiltrating these gays. Or like infiltrating their spaces. And now you just reveal me. Wow, thanks. Thanks a lot. So on your engine layout plans for this version of Oceanic. It's not this version, it's another one. Lots of hammers. Yeah. Don't judge me. kind. Oh yeah, I'm nowhere near close as fast as you are, Charlie. I don't believe your teacher, Carson. Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oop. I'm masculine presenting gay man, but I want to dress like liberals when I grow up. I would like to dress more feminine at times, I will admit. I don't really care that much, to be completely honest, about how I dress. It's nice being pretty, I would say that. Or no. I think I should have a super large third class. I don't think by this point the US had passed the Anti-Immigration Act or Immigration Act, which limited people immigrating. One stream I'm just gonna be completely dressed up in drag. Fucking sake, Shawnee. Fucking sake. Hello MC Chips, welcome. Made outfit stream. I wanna do that. I really wanna do that. That won't happen so long as I live at my home, at my parents' house. No, we will do it in a 10k sub special. If E239 can get 10k subs, then I can as well. I've done worse. Of course you have. You're a horrible person. 300 subs, but you're doing fucking nothing for the past year. Wow. If you have like a couple of videos that are really popular, then they keep chugging those views. Slurp juice. I can give a fly around. Second. What's aft hatch? So we have a forward on here. Like I'm not very gay at all. I'm a straight man in disguise. That's not so bad, that looks good. You're 9 or 10. Nice. Someone's gotta be. You're gay for the rest of us, so we don't have to. Hello, I'm the nostalgia critic guy. Remember it, so you don't have to. I'm gay, so you don't have to. God. We love Britannic Suite. And we have the regular ones here with all the balcony suites. There's another big suite. I'm gonna... Anyway. Yeah, I can like a 6 out of 10 game and do our ace. Well, you're well, I need to make up notes again. No. If I only saved it, no doubt. You are fruity. You don't need to. You can be ace and be fruity. Well, to me, yeah, of course it was. You freak. You disgusting pervert. You freak. You dirty man. It sounded like me in the morning. Yeah, you at 7 a.m. say 7 a.m. in the morning on the toilet. How many of the second class cabins are gonna have en suites? No, all. Pretty much. Wake up without back pain. Oh my god, that's relatable. Hey, welcome back, Alex. Welcome back. Hope you're doing better now. Yeah, you're aesthetically attracted to them, really. I'm that way with Zendaya, whatever. MC Chips, you wanted a little flair around here. Nice. I'm gonna have to do this, very sadly. With the shear as always. You're my... What is the opposite of beloved? It's that... Wait. Oh. What? Oh, it's just that. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Pain. I'm considering like bringing back the shear quite a bit here. Up to like this point. We have the lounge, garden lounge, winter garden, whatever. Be up at this point. Hello Rilhon, I know I don't speak as often, however, I and a friend of mine are planning on hosting a voyage once your Oceanic frees out. Hosting a voyage? How do you mean? Sounds interesting. That's fun. Hope you enjoy. Thanks, I know. It's not ideal. I'm gonna do a little pantry here, I think. The staircase outline reminds me both of the Armor's Majestic 1922 and the Brahmanas Open 20. Yeah. Maybe I put the staircase here instead, in front of the mast. Like Jordik did this. I don't know if it's too tight here. Fine. Mast is in the way. If I can move this forward a few blocks, that will look weird. Probably not. Probably fine. I'm gonna do that right now. I'm gonna do that now. Eh. Who's better? So I need the shear to stay on this level up until this point roughly. Only on this deck though, on the other decks I might. No, only on this deck. That is fucking difficult. But THG didn't build with cheer originally. Just meant as an almost an indoors project, but the interior thing. That wasn't a good decision, so I'm glad they changed their minds eventually. Didn't she kill my grandma? Ah, I'm sorry to hear that. I have killed a few of my family members doing this, so it's a risk I'm willing to take. Flip it. Well, I went to classical music to 2016 Minecraft channel intro music, yeah. That's nice, some variation, you know. Absolute, like, polar opposites. I got smart pick. Worst. I hope they don't continue with that. I hope it was like a one-time thing, a fad, and then they abandoned it. So no one liked it. So expensive too. EMs. What? Beans. What is that one? Is that the... Not Caronia, right? Franconia? I don't know. Britannic. We love Britannic. Sylvania, okay. Jaden has arrived. Crikey. Stephen Hawking has arrived. Another one. Bye, Jamie. I'm trying not to ignore the reason I sent it. This is for the Brescia. Oh, that one. Well, does she have like 5 stories of bridge? That one, on the left here. That's good doors, Alex. This is what I call a fuck-ass song. Oh, I'm gonna do a sneaky. Sneaky, weeping with you. Wish for this night time, the last for a lifetime. People are gonna cancel me for singing. Alex's favorite. Maybe. Depends on if Alex behaves or not. Jaden, hello. This way, yeah. Meow 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 meow. You want this to be bad or good for you? In this case, if you're bad, you will suffer. Sad to say. Okay, this still looks fine. That's good. Yeah. It had to be done. Are we gonna get messed up inside? No. Very good. Let's flip this stick. Alex shot dead. They get dead on the lavatory like Elvis Presley. Rilhon, would you rather get 1 million but you have to slam your pinky toe into the corner of a coffee table? Or 1 million but you have to live with a blocked nose that can't be unblocked for 3 months? I mean, that's basically just my life already. I will probably slam that. I will slam the penis in the car door. Where we go? Oh, sorry, Marx's last saying is 29th, not 21st. They lied. They lied to us. They lied and now they suffer the consequences. Either a fart smart fella or a fart smeller. reasons. Would you rather love me or love Alex? Do I need to choose? If I did choose, then definitely Alex. Sorry. Maybe this fed. I'm quoting Red Skull. We all say that at first. We are all mistaken. Let's play. Vile. I'm not saying it out loud because Sean is just gonna have a clip made of it, out of it. Alright. You return. You have fed her well. Oh my god, feast. A feast for crows. You're going to build the cranes. Oh yeah. Yeah, yes, I'll probably do something like that. One of those poles. Alex is gonna try breeding with a cow. This is sure it's gonna evacuate the area when it turns to sink on. Wow. It's just full blown slurs here today. It's gonna be so tricky. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. Should we do an Aquatania? Housewives. Actually, now I'm confused. How did we get stuff inside here? Alex, would it be realistic to have cargo rigging attached to these stay wires, or do we need to? Perhaps I'll move this back to there, and then we can move this forward a little bit. I'll put them almost flush with the superstructure, almost attached but not quite. I do the ones that are attached to the substructure instead. Yeah, I will rely entirely on mast cranes. Or we just do the cargo directs on the mast. We can do that. You guys heard of my good friend Cargo Derek? Also, this needs to be moved forward, definitely. Or after, rather. Oh, okay, that's a shame, Alex. That's a shame. Such a shame. Wait, I don't know, do they even need a breakwater here? Because we have this now, so... No point. And I'm gonna have it so the passengers won't be able to be out on the forecastle deck. So... Such a shame. You would like to know, wouldn't you? Breakwater it is. Break your water. No. Finn Dawson, don't do... Oh, you can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed? Out am I? I will put them here. You do that, Alex. Or I was thinking it's doing 2 more derricks going back like this, like Lusitania and Queen Mary has. Might that not work? Well, make it longer so I can reach far enough over the side. Yeah, that's fair. This is a very dramatic song. I mean, is the point with the derricks that you have a crane on the docks that load things onto the deck, and then these would take them the rest of the way, or either way this will reach the shore? Oh, barely. I always love the king post cranes with that made the correct mass, yeah. Tripod. Alex got a poisonous potato. Clit watering. It's a vile term. Wait for duration as music. I read Darcy, I read that as poisonous pronouns. And I find that very funny. They wouldn't have pronouns in Minecraft. Spamming. Yeah, at college today, twerked to my friends. You're a very interesting college, man. That's clearly never read that splash text. Oh yeah, it contains infinite pronouns. Minecraft is woke. Minecraft has awoken. Not like I'm putting chemicals in the water and turning fucking frogs grey. Do you understand that? Turning fucking frogs gay. Gay frogs, gay frogs. Homosexual frigs. We love them. It's time I copied some winches. Winchestershire. How do you pronounce what is spelled as Winchestershire? How do you pronounce that? Is that Worcestershire or something? Worcestershire. Wait, is that even a thing? I'm just thinking of something else. Yeah, Worcestershire, not isn't that a thing? Wait, Winchester. No, okay. I'm mixing up things. Winchester. That's a gun. Worcestershire. Riley, would you start loving me again if I drafted all the big four to have a well in Davis? I would, yeah. Riley, would kill myself if we built Bibi line. Maybe. Make the winch black. No, I'm gonna keep it green just because I'm gonna annoy you specifically. Question is how I should do with the mast, but with the winches behind it. Okay, like this. Put it like here. When did we go back on it winches being green? They are green for a while, but Britannic has a color photo of them being black. So by the time of Britannic they were black, so I need to fix this. I also think, like, I don't know what I was gonna say. Wish we had a bullets model for Oceanic free to reference. I wish, that would have been cool. Just goes to show that how far along they didn't get with her. They never even got to that point where they was gonna do a model. Put them here. Ah! I see Prismarine, I just think of that. I spent like a week draining the Ocean Monument on the server. And then everyone lost interest playing and that was all useless. Nice. Wait, do we even have Buddhist models for Britannic Jordic? I don't think Jordic has one. Yeah, Britannics has one. Wait, do I have it saved? No. No, I don't think this is the one. No, this is not the one, obviously. Is it? No, this is also a model, right? A different. Oh my god, hi Lego. Welcome. How are you doing? Long time no see. Well, I mean, you're talking in the Discord, but in the streams. I should have it saved, since you gave me all the photos. Wait, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Been super busy on the day I'm not. I didn't get a notification. RIP. This is why you gotta put on the notification. I don't think you even notified in the server actually. No, I didn't. RIP. Oh yeah, here. I don't think I have that saved. Somehow. Yeah, a single photo. Here's our model. Beautiful. Here it is, one of the most beautiful ships ever built. Well, are you dreading the Pittsburgh and Regina? No. I'm looking forward to Regina. I mean Regina. I mean Thanks, Shawnee. Thanks, Daddy. I think I might add this large winch here. to Oceanic. But I had to go to inventory count sadly. Well, have a good one, Lego. Thank you for stopping by, saying hello. Have a good one. Oh, this fucking thing. Ruined everything. Mike Ori, are you planning to put inside that curb section at the bow? It's gonna be the third class lounge or winter garden. Probably it's gonna be called a lounge. It stopped using the term general room by this point. This needs to be moved. Can't access NMNI on my Brave browser, the cookies pop up on fully load. Nice. Nice. Where's that? Oh. Shit. Shouldn't have done that. I guess I was wondering in case it was just gonna be more third class or creamer type thing. Yeah. It is indeed gonna be third class. I'm supposed to reach this. Biblically accurate Rilhon height. This is a fucking 2010 pop song. Oh, dancing deck dance, nice. Nah, why are you floating? Why are you gay? There's so many creatures, Alex, on your island. Oh, that's what? Wait. I got to 2012. The pants are tight and they held up with suspenders. Wasn't it in 2012 where the pants were loose? Gangnam Style. But 2012 is only cringe in hindsight. The thing left is might be to add some vents and stuff. Yeah. Might add a skylight or two, we'll see what happens. Ugh, almost threw up. You'd like that, wouldn't you, you filthy people? I just realized this is Georgic, this isn't Britannic. Why did I think this was Britannic? I don't know. I'm so tired right now. Oh, I really want to end the stream now. It's 5 minutes before 12. I really want to do that. It would be so funny. I'm gonna do it. Where's the boning? Okay, 5 minutes. 4 minutes I have 5 minutes. Sorry guys, we'll end it here. 4 hours is still pretty good. What happened to the sound? Thank you guys for watching this stream. We'll stream again on... What's today? Today's Tuesday. So Thursday we'll stream next time. Yay! That'll be fun. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Take care. Bye bye.